you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. So I cheated, guys. So last night I stayed in an hotel. I'm sorry. Go and follow me, go and yell at me, go and do what you want in the comment section. But do you know what? I needed a bath. It wasn't even more about the bed. Didn't mind the bed. In fact, I was actually super hot and I couldn't sleep, and yeah, it was just more about I needed to have a bath. I've made it to somewhere called, again I'll put the name in here because I've completely forgot once again, like I always do. Yeah, I made it to here and I was freezing, wet, cold, and just pure exhaustion once again because I've been walking all day. So I rang my dad up, had a chat with my dad, and I just said I just need a shower. Just that's all I want, is a shower. So booked into an hotel for the night, and literally when I booked it, I ran to the hotel, found a burst of energy, and I ran to the hotel from where I was, and I literally laid in the shower. They had a bath. I actually had a bath because that was even better. I needed a soak. And yeah, I laid in a very, very, very hot bath for about an hour. Washed my hair so I look $1 million. Feel a lot better, a lot refreshed. And yeah, so like I said though, I didn't really sleep all that well. I think, you know, it's kind of bittersweet really going to a comfy bed and then back in a tent again. So I wasn't even bothered about the bed. I just wanted the bath badly. I'm currently just waiting for breakfast, going to have breakfast, and then I'm going to set off again. And then the next thing that I need to do is find a laundry or wash my clothes somehow, because I only got here at 9 o'clock last night. There was no maid service, so I couldn't get my clothes back in time. But yeah, so I need to, this is sort of like my last outfit, pair of pants, and I think I've got one clean top left. This isn't even clean, it's just the coolest one I've got. So but yeah, so sorry guys, but just needs must sometimes. But I know from here now, you know, it's been a case of up until now, I might be going to Cornwall, that sort of thing. But now it's not a case of if or might. I am going Cornwall. I literally am going Cornwall now, and the way I feel right now, refreshed, re-energised. I'm just going to walk the whole way. I'm just going to make it there. Don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm definitely going to Cornwall now, and that is my end goal, and I'm going to smash it, and I'm going to complete it, and yeah, and that'll be it. No more hotels, just tenting it every night, and just full force down to Cornwall now. Put how long in the comments that you think it will take me. Okay, so it's nearly 9 o'clock. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Checkout isn't till 11. So the question is, do I set off now, cover more ground, you know, get going, start with the day, or do I just chill here for a few hours? Decisions. Just have my breakfast. I don't normally do breakfasts. My stomach can't handle it. I don't do fry ups or anything like that, but I feel like I needed the fuel. I needed the fuel because I'm not going to be having this again. There'll be no more hotels, there'll be no more nice beds, there'll be no more baths. So I'm like, I needed the fuel for the next, what I've just eaten will fuel me up now, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just wondering whether I should just chill out here for an hour or so, or set off now and cover more ground. I don't know. Decisions. My feet are still hurting though. My legs stiffened up last night, so it's like, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it's like I'm just sat here all comfy and everything. But I know, like, again, I've got to go back hard on it again today, go out, and by the end of today I'm just going to be shattered again. absolutely exhausted again. So it's like, it's getting really hard now because I kind of know I'm getting so much, like literally, there's, like I say, Plymouth. If I walk from here to Plymouth, which isn't actually too far, a day or two maybe, a day or two of walking down to Plymouth, and then possibly get the bus or coach from Plymouth to closer to Cornwall. So it's so near, my destination is so near, yet still so far away. But I know I'm going to get there in the next less than a week, I think. Don't want to put pressure on myself, but yeah. So that's it. Take a good look at me now. All clean, all refreshed. And now the hard work begins again. Because I've noticed, if you watch my videos, as the time's going on, how knackered I look, how bad my hair looks. So yeah, you can tell by my footage. It's not so bad, like I say, when I've nipped in somewhere and had a wash and brushed my hair and had a bit of a wash down. I don't look too bad then in some of the clips. But yeah, if you watch back over my videos and from clip to clip to clip, I just look worse and worse and worse. So I'll tell you now, this is probably the best I'm going to look for the next few weeks, probably till I get home now. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be no more hotels. It's just going to be my tent from here on out, walking from here on out. I don't even plan on getting that many more buses, really, if I can help it. I'm just going to walk the full length now and absolutely exhaust myself out. And it's not so bad when the weather's dry like it is now. It's quite warm and it's dry and I'm bloody knackered already. Only been walking 10 minutes. So yeah, so it's not so bad right now, but it's when it starts throwing it down and my stuff gets all wet. I literally sat with the hairdryer in my shoes for about 10 minutes this morning just to dry them, just to get them warm to put on my feet. Ideally I could be doing with that every day, but that ain't gonna happen, so let the hard work commence again. So yeah guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, this walk is looking pretty daunting. You know, me and fields It's basically clear shot now round this part of the island down to Plymouth. Plymouth is literally round here and all the way down and probably back here somewhere. So, but yeah, there's a lot of what looks like fields and greenery, my favourite, that I'm going to be spending the next day or two walking. So yeah, right now it's looking daunting, but I just know again after the trip that I've completed that I can do this, and then I'll get there and then I'll be proud that I've completed another section. Okay, so the amount of lovely people that I'm meeting on this walk is unreal. Just so many happy, positive people. Like back in the hotel there, just while I wait for breakfast, I got chatting to a guy who he said some absolutely lovely positive things to me, and he was telling me a little bit about himself. He was there with his grandson. He has 7 children and 40 grandchildren. 40 grandchildren, and one of his grandchildren were there with him. He was there doing a bit of business and he just needed a nice setting to do his work, and absolutely lovely chap. Then I've just passed another guy here who's just been telling me about a trip that he's just done in Scotland, a walk he's done in Scotland and everything, and telling me about that and how actually the weather was pretty good. And I said that may possibly be my next adventure up in Scotland. And then he went, oh, I asked, and I wish I hadn't have asked. And he turned around and said, this part of the walk I'm on, like I say, I'm heading now. I think my next big stop will be Plymouth. And there's me thinking maybe a day or two of walking. And he's like, no, about 4 days. 4 days of very up and down walks. So I'm like, I wish I hadn't have asked. I literally wish I hadn't have asked. So he said this is probably one of the nicest spots you'll do as well. So I know I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'm positive I'll do it. I mean, I have to. I've got no choice. This is what I mean. This is the thought process along the whole way. It's literally either turn around, go back the way I've come, which obviously I'm not going to do. Well, which way am I going here? Literally don't know where I'm going here. You know what I mean? Turn around, go back the way I've come, which I'm not going to do. Hit the next town and find a train and go home. But then that's like, which I've felt like on a few occasions, I think. You know what I mean? Just bear with me a sec, try to get through this gate. Yeah, so, yeah, hit the next town and jump on a train and go home. Or just keep going. Just keep going. And, yeah, it's just, every day's a new day. Just keep pushing myself, keep walking. And I get further and further along all the time. But like I say, as you can see here, again, this is next part. It's very daunting, and I'm not looking forward to it. But like I say, it's got to be done. And as I said, before I know it, I will be in Cornwall and absolutely chuffed and pleased with myself. Where I have just been, walked all the way along here to where I am going. Oh my days, this is what I mean. It's so weird when you look at it like this. So weird. Look back, completed, but then loads more to come. We are now on, what time is it? Nearly 11 o'clock. So I've been walking for the past 2 hours, thereabouts. So I've literally made it along there in a couple of hours, just under. So yeah, another few hours, smash that. Oh, can you imagine? Can you literally just imagine living somewhere like that? Like, I mean, seriously, how remote
would it be to live somewhere like that? No civilization, no shops, no takeaway. I'm guessing you can't get Just Eat or Uber Eats out to you out there. How many of you would live somewhere like that? I mean, it'd be alright to a certain degree, the peace and quiet and whatnot, but could I live somewhere like that permanently? I mean, there's nothing around here, and there's not any cities nearby, you know, I'd say the nearest town is a good few hours away, a good couple of hours drive, so yeah, who would live somewhere like that? Like, you really must hate people to want to live somewhere like this, you know. What a place. Is that person naked there? Is that person naked? Or is it just topless? I can literally just see someone right there. It's a good way to spy, yeah? You don't get anyone out here, you go in, get that camera out my face! Get my camera out my face! I don't want to be filmed! Starting to feel a little bit emotional now, guys. Just a little bit, just a tad, because starting to set in a little bit now how far I've come, how much I've walked and how far I've come. Yeah, and I know in my heart of heart how well I've done. I exceeded all my expectations. I've absolutely smashed it the whole way along here, come so far, but then the thought of how much more I've got to do, how much more walking I've got to do ahead of me. I've got mixed emotions right now, mixed emotions big time, and yeah, it's getting pretty hard. It's getting pretty hard again, getting pretty difficult, but I know I'll get there. But yeah, and seeing people like this enjoying themselves, just chilling, enjoying the day, relaxing. And the thing is as well, this is sort of like a treat at the minute, because I stayed in the hotel last night and I relaxed my feet and whatever. I don't need to soak in the sea right now. I don't need to do this right now, and because obviously I'm spending another week by the coastline, it's going to be another 4 days of walking. When it's necessary, when it's absolutely 100% necessary and needed, that's when I go in the sea. And the next time I go in the sea, I'll probably go in it to the head as well, because I've just been talking to a woman about how she said, yeah, she's done this a few times and run out of clothes, and she said she's just ended up going in the sea with the clothes. It's technically a wash, right? Technically a wash. So give it a few days or so and I'll probably end up just going in the sea, full body, if the weather's nice, going in, underwear, and then just drying off, because I've got no other choice, literally got no other choice. So yeah, when it's necessary I'll put my feet back in the water, but I'm not doing it right now because it's, like I say, it's a treat. It's a treat. I'm going to be passing some wild horses again. Not seen any horses for a while. Right in the middle of the path. See, horses are a different breed to cows, because horses, they don't care. They get on with grazing and they don't even care that there's human there. Some of them even might let you pet them and love on them, you know what I mean? Whereas cows, they give you a stare down like nobody's business. They stare down at you as if they're gonna bloody come stampeding you at you any minute. Whereas horses are a little bit more, I think, sociable and friendly. So yeah, look at that though. Look at that shot. Look at that shot right there. It doesn't look real, does it? Horse with the sea in the background. How lovely is that? What an absolute perfect image that is. Looking at me as well. Absolutely stunning. See, they just don't, no care in the world, just grazing away, not bothered. Oh, see, walk around me. Has anybody hitchhiked a boat before? Like seriously, you know how people stand outside at motorway and hitchhike and hold the thumb out and, you know, hitchhike. If I went somewhere like down there and started waving, you know, made my way to there and started waving, do you think I could pull over a boat and hitchhike on a boat and just jump on one and say, yeah, you know, I've been walking all day, can you just give me a lift down there please somewhere? Oh, is that possible to hitchhike a boat? I mean, what's that called? If you hitchhike a boat, what's that? Is there a word for that? That'd be, do you know, it's like literally along here I'm seeing speed boats, people dashing by on boats, and I'm thinking, you jammy gits, you absolute jammy gits. I mean, my feet now and my legs, I mean, like I say, this walk, look at this. Look at this. I mean, seriously, this is a killer. This is, apparently I've been, like I said, talking to a few people along the way, and every time I pass on, where are you going? Where are you going? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm aiming for Cornwall, but obviously I'm not going to make it there today. And then, you know, there's like key points along the way, key bits. People have been like saying, oh yeah, it's only another like 4 hours to the next key bit. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, I've only been walking, you know, I would say a good 5 hours now already. And I've got another 4 hours or so to go. So, yay! That looks so weird. When I first seen that come from behind that hill, it literally looks like it's floating.
That's the thing, like, all these places made it, like, my dad and my mum, like, you know, we've done a bit south, but I couldn't really think of where. I was just too young to sort of, like,
So is that, where's that then?
Dartmouth.
Is that Dartmouth? Is that where we need to jump on a ferry?
Well, the left side is Dartmouth, our side is Queensland.
Okay. Ooh. So these two lads here in front of me, these lads I've just spent the last few hours of the walk with, the last couple of hours, absolute gentlemen. They carried my bags for me, and yeah, they were awesome, and I don't think I could have done that walk by myself if it wasn't for them. They were super nice. Okay, so I'm currently in a place called Kingsmoor, I do believe, and I'm currently waiting to jump on another ferry crossing over to Dartmouth. I do believe Dartmouth is coming to later on in the day now. As you can see there's ferry for the cars, but at the minute there's no ferry for the people, unless this is it. Is this what's coming in now? Is this coming for us? So yeah, I need to get over there to my next destination, otherwise it is a full walk up here. So once again, I've been walking all day since this morning. We're now on nearly 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm gonna go over here, and apparently there's a bus that I can shoot down to somewhere, you know, again miss a few places out, and then do maybe a few more hours of walking, and then pitch my tent up somewhere. So yeah, it's getting hard, this guy's getting pretty tough. I've just been on quite a long hike, met some more nice people, some gentlemen who carried my tent for me, because this is getting a bit awkward to carry. this apparently cost £3 to cross, I do believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been told it cost £3. Why it's £3 when that other one was £1, I do not know, but luckily I've got a bit of change on me. But yeah, let's jump on here to the other side and see where I end up next. Check out this beast here. Check out this beast of a boat. Absolutely massive. So yeah, this boat, it actually cost £2. So not too bad, but still a little bit. What is it getting more expensive as it moves down the coast? I think I do believe I've got another one coming up somewhere else. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go when I get to the other side. I'm gonna go and jump on a bus, miss a couple of stops out because I am getting very, very tired now. So yeah, I genuinely don't know, guys, how much more walking I've got left in me. I'm not gonna lie, the walk that I've pretty much just done for the past few hours, it would have been so much more harder if I had done it by myself. So I'm thankful them lads were kind of a bit of a blessing in disguise, because we ran into some challenging areas that were really, really difficult. So I'm so glad they popped up. Another nice surprise, and meeting people along the way. It's just a shame that they're going in opposite directions and I'm not meeting people who can join me, I guess. How much that boat costs, or how much it is to go on it. That's a beast of a boat, isn't it? Beast of a boat. I wonder if there's another Weatherspoons here. I literally wonder if there is another Weatherspoons along here somewhere. Could do with the one, but you know, upload today's footage, because it's getting a little bit, shall we say, very few and far between towns at the minute. A lot of walking. Like I say, I'm aiming for Plymouth now, but that's still quite far away. So there's a lot of walking, as you can see, very hilly walks on this part. So yeah. Oh, we're coming in now. We're coming in. I'm in a bit of a conundrum, because I'm on the bus again. This bus is going to Plymouth, yeah? It's going all the way to Plymouth. But a lot of people that I've been speaking to along the way have said, you're missing out a big chunk. So So I could jump off at any point along the way because there's a few nice spots along the way to Plymouth. However, like I say, because of 1, money, 2, running out of clothes, and 3, I'm just excited to get to Cornwall now. I am excited to get to Cornwall now, and it's getting to the point where I'm getting fed up of walking. I am actually getting pretty fed up of walking, and I don't want to keep just pushing myself and then get into the middle of nowhere and just crash. I'd rather be, you know, relaxed. So if I go to Plymouth now, rest up in Plymouth, find somewhere to pitch my tent and rest up for the night, and then see how far I can get from Plymouth, because I'm sure there's still plenty more walks after Plymouth and plenty more places, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more places to visit along the way after Plymouth. So I still won't be in Cornwall, so there's still quite a big way to go. So I'm going to end it here. I'm literally going to end it here, find out where I go next and where I end up next, because I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer, and I'm getting excited. Catch you on the next upload. This is rubbing salt in the wound. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually genuinely rubbing salt in the wound. I'm passing some really nice places along here, and like I said, I could jump off at any minute. I literally could jump off and carry on walking. I genuinely, because that's where I've just passed right now. I'm actually surprised this bus fitting through the most tightest of roads, like really tight roads these buses are going down. It's crazy, but yeah, actually genuinely missing some really nice spots here. So, but I just want to get to Cornwall now. I'm just eager, I'm an eager beaver now and just want to get to Cornwall. So I know I'm missing a bit of a chunk out here, but again, circumstances, and like I say, my goal is Cornwall. And I feel like I say, part of me, if I don't, and I keep walking, I'll just end up running myself into the ground. So I know, because when I get to Cornwall, I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it more, because I'll be, you know, I'll be able to relax, and I'll be spending a good, possibly a week in Cornwall. It won't be a case of going to Cornwall and then leaving, like I have done with all these other places along the way. I'll genuinely be going to Cornwall and maybe staying there even a week or so, you know what I mean, and like actually walking around the coast, because obviously Cornwall's a massive place, so I will actually be going there and enjoying it and staying there for a while. So like I said, stay tuned. I mean, like I say, look at this, look at how tight this is. Look at how tight this is. Literally, look at how bloody tight this is. It's any surprising the buses can make it through here. If these bushes came out a bit further, this bus wouldn't be making it through here, I'm telling you. These kind of roads, I've always said, country roads are not made for cars. They were built for horses and carriages back in the day. They're not built for cars, let alone buses. Such tight squeezes.